All right, welcome in everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. Tonight you're getting the real raw Bethany, someone who has been nonstop working outside, inside, getting everything ready for 4th of July tomorrow because we have a big get together with our church here at our house. But if you guys are brand new to me, maybe you just scrolled across a video or a post of mine and you don't know a lot about me, I'm gonna break that down really quick and introduce myself. And then I'm going to go into some frequently asked questions. And if you guys at any time have questions, ask them in the comments or raise your hand and I will unmute you and you can come on and you can ask all your questions, okay? But don't feel like you have to show your face or you have to talk. You can definitely use the comments, all right, guys? And I'll be able to answer all your questions because that's what I'm here for. So my name, of course, is Bethany. I am a stay-at-home mom of four from 3 to 12. I've got three boys and a little girl, and we live on a farm here in Missouri. That farm is honestly what pushed me into digital marketing 17 months ago. Being a stay-at-home mom for almost 12 years now, it's not always been the easiest thing, and I've never just been a stay-at-home mom. I've always done stuff on the side, whether it was an MLM, a craft business out of my house, babysitting, cleaning for people, doing so many different things. Not only was I doing a lot of extra things, so was my husband. He works a blue collar factory job. He's worked days, nights, 12 hours, 8 hours, weekends, holidays, all the things. He's missed out on a lot of things in our kids' lives. And not only does he do that full-time job and all the overtime, he then would come home and power wash and mow on the side and do so much. And I didn't like that. I didn't like how we weren't together as a family as much as we wanted to be. So when I came and I saw digital marketing, I thought, nope, I can't do that. I mean, y'all, I am just a hot mess mom, okay? And I didn't think somebody like me could create an income online. So when I came here and saw this, I just automatically ruled myself out. The next thing I thought was just time. I still wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I didn't want to be pulled away from my kids, so I was really worried about how much time it was going to take. And what pushed me over the edge was after sitting and watching for a year, ruling myself out and thinking all these things about it that I didn't truly know. Um, I Our farm was failing. Okay, we live in Missouri. We have a farm. We're just first generation farmers, nothing fancy. And at the end of 2023, we sold off 80 acres of our farm because inflation was taking a big hit on us, and so was 2 years of a drought. And if y'all know anything about farming, you know you need some rain, and it just hurt us. That was the hardest decision my husband and I had made in our 13 years of marriage at the time, and I didn't like that feeling of feeling like a failure, feeling like I failed him, my kids, um, and I knew I had to do something different. I was dead set on not leaving my kids. I wanted to be that influence. I wanted to be home with them. So I said, quit watching, go figure it out, go make it work. And I did. I got sick and tired of where I was at. I got started. I learned these skills. I showed up every single day for what I wanted. And I've been able to create a full time income for my family in the last 17 months. I say all the time, I came here to pay our mortgage. I didn't do that my first month, okay? But I've done it for the past 16 months. So it has been the biggest blessing to my family. So that is what got me here. And I know you all have your own stories as of where you're at and why you want to do this. And I love being able to hear those. So if you guys ever want to chat with me, have one-on-one conversations, I'm always available. You can always email me back. We can always hop on a private one-on-one Zoom call or phone call or whatever you want to do. And I can learn more about you, and you can figure out like if this is for you or not. And that's also what tonight is for, because I'm going to go over a lot of questions. And if you guys have them at any time, drop them in the comments and stuff, okay? Because I come here to be real and raw with people. 17 months of being in this space, seeing a lot of people come and go, it really breaks my heart. I don't want people to waste their time or their money. Okay, that's not what I'm here for. I want people to, when they get started with this, for them to know that this is for me. I know that I can do this. I know that I can be successful. And so that's what tonight is for, right? So a lot of frequently asked questions. First one, you guys, is what am I selling? Like, what am I doing here, right? So here's the thing. It is a digital product. You are investing in the digital product, right? There are 4 different options that you can get started at. And I'm going to open this up really quick. My screen just changed. Sorry, guys. And I just wanted to make sure that I had it brought up so when people come in. But you are investing in a digital product. The program is that itself. If you don't understand what a digital product is, It's exactly what it sounds like, okay? It's not something physical that you have to worry about shipping, inventory, overhead monthly fees, subscriptions, anything like that. That one-time investment is what got me started. When you invest, it comes with master resale rights, all right? So you make that one-time investment and now you can resell this program any level, okay, for 100% profit. So you get to help other people learn the skills to create an income online. Now, do you just have to sell the program? No. Some people come here and they don't even sell the program at all because they want the skills and the system and everything in it for the business that they already have. Me, I didn't have the energy, the time, the desire to make my own things. I didn't already have a business. So I just jumped in here, what I felt like was the easy, simple way, right? And got started with the done for you products and sold the program itself. Now, it has been 17 months, and about 10 months in, I did start creating my own digital product. It's a 30-day devotional for moms. I'm going to sell it as a digital copy. I am also going to sell it as a physical copy. And I am just 2 days away from finishing that. I've got 28 of the days finished, and I got 2 left to finish. So I'm excited about that. I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for this program, for what it taught me. For what it built inside of me, honestly, too. I didn't expect that part of this. I expected to come here to learn how to make money. But the confidence that this has given me to know that I can do whatever I want to do, and now I'm equipped with the skills to do so. It's been a really big eye opener, and I'm I'm really thankful for that. So that is what you are selling here is the program itself. I know that can be hard to wrap your mind around, but when you get started, people literally get instant access to this. And when you make that 100% profit, that is what I mean. It goes to you. You get to set up your Stripe, your Square, your PayPal, whatever it is that you decide to use. And when you make sales, it goes to you. It doesn't go to a company, a CEO, or me and come to you in a week or two. It all goes directly to your account. So you don't have to worry about somebody else, you know, earning off of you. These are your efforts are your earnings here. Okay. And I think that is so, so important. I've been in a lot of different things in the past where that was not the case. And it's nice to reap the rewards of your efforts. Okay. What exactly do we do here? We are taught a 2-hour workday. This 2-hour workday is super simple and flexible to fit into your schedule however you want to. Okay. There's 3 parts to this 2-hour workday. The first part is listening to a daily video. You have a multi-millionaire mentor here. She's made over $7 million and she walks you through every single day with a 3 to 10-minute video telling you what to do and take action on each day to work to your goals. Okay. So I know everybody's goals are different here, but it doesn't matter. We have people that come here for an extra $900 a month. We have people that come here for an extra $20,000 a month. It doesn't matter. You can work your way towards your goals. Okay. So first part of your day, listen to that video. Second part of your day is creating and posting 3 videos. Okay. These do not have to be super hard. Okay. So don't overthink these. It can literally be you putting your dishes away, 7 seconds of that. I do some of me driving down the road. I don't even look at the camera. I just put it in my window and I record myself and use 7 seconds of that. Planting flowers, pushing my kids on the swing. Don't overthink it, okay? Those are super easy ones that we can make all the time. And the other ones are talking ones that are anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute long, where I'm back here on my back porch watching my kids play or something, making a quick video. So don't overthink that. You can definitely batch that as well. And I help you with those things when you guys get started to make it easier for you. Like if you have a full-time job and you're worried you're not gonna be able to fit this in, batching is amazing because you can do all your videos in 1 or 2 days a week and then you don't have to worry about them. You just got to edit and post them throughout the week and it takes all the guesswork out of it. Okay. So last part of your day is a live. All right. This is completely optional. So don't feel like you have to do it because some people choose to do this faceless or non-talking. Right. And you can do that, but I'm always going to be upfront and honest with you. It can take longer to see success. All right. I've had a person do faceless, all right, non-talking, and she has had success. It took her 2.5 months to make her first sale. So just expect that success to maybe take a little bit longer. It takes a little bit longer to build that know, like, trust with the people that are watching you. Okay. But lives, they can be anywhere for 30 minutes to an hour long, whatever works best for you. There's some people that don't go live every day. Some people go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Some people just go live on the weekends or whatever works best for them. That's what I love about this. It's whatever works best for you. Okay. So do what is best for your schedule, what is best for your life, your family, okay? But be consistent in whatever you are doing. That's the most important thing. So listen to that video, make 3 videos and post those a day, and go live if you choose to, okay? If you choose to not go live, there is another method that we are taught here. It's called copy paste post free ads. They give us ads. They give us over 200 free websites that you can post to. When I said that was a one-time investment, I meant that there's no reoccurring monthly fees or anything. We don't pay for ads. We use social media and those free high traffic websites to post on that brings our customers to us, okay? And that's another thing that really sets us apart from all the things that I've ever done in the past. There's no cold messaging. There's no DMing people out of the blue, bugging friends and family. I did this for 2 months and didn't tell anybody except my husband. I created a brand new TikTok account, didn't link it to my contacts, and just started sharing. All right. And I was able to have success, and so many other people do it the same exact way. I actually have another girl that just got started the other day, and she was asking, that was one of her questions, can I do this on a ghost account? Creating a brand new account, not telling anybody. Absolutely. Like, I always encourage doing it that way, because starting a brand new account is honestly what I feel like is the best way, because then you get to build your algorithm the way you want it to. So that 2-hour workday, super flexible. Automations, okay? Some people don't understand what automations are, how they work. Automations are what we call our freedom machine here, okay? It allows sales to come in while you're sleeping, playing with your kids, on vacation, at work, doing whatever you want to with your life. You work that 2 hours, and this system runs the rest of the time for you. So I've been putting my kids to bed, giving them the baths, laying them down, prayer songs, all the things, okay? And sale has come in when I go back to check my phone after doing that, because somebody put their email in, right? You all are here because you put your email in at one time, and you wanted the information, whether it was a link in my bio, whether you DM me and did it that way, all right? That is how people get the information from you, and they get in that system. They get that first email and they have access to the website. They can get started immediately. Some people do. Some people get off lives or out of a message with me and go get started immediately. All right. But some people take a little bit longer. Some people, maybe it takes them 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. All right. That's okay. I sat and I watched digital marketing for a year. Not everybody jumps in immediately, and that's perfectly okay. And that's where I'm upfront with you. It took me 28 days to make my first sale. Took me 6 weeks to hit profit mode. And I've had months ranging from $50 my first month to $7,800. But I've also went as many as 43 days without a sale in between. Some people won't share that with you. I share it with you because I want to set you up for success. Okay. I share it with you because I want you to know that some people come here and they're here a month and they haven't made a sale, but they have leads, they're getting leads, their videos are doing great and stuff like that. You know, people are wanting information, but nobody's buying. Here's the thing. You got to give people that time. Because if you quit in a month and you're like, this is no good, I'm no good, it's a scam, it doesn't work, all these things. I have had people that have taken 4 or 5 months of being in my email list before they decide to get started. You're not even giving people enough time. There's so many people that don't give the people in their email list enough time, and they just stop showing up. You got to continue to be there for the people in your email list and give them that time. So again, I come here to set you up for success. I want you to win. And that's why I share with you what I do, so that you know what to expect, so that you can have success. All right, guys. Another common question, if you guys have questions anytime, please don't hesitate to comment them. Okay. You can definitely drop them in the chat if you want to, and I would be happy to answer them, is taxes. Okay, how does taxes work? Taxes, nobody loves taxes. But here's the thing, it's super simple. So I have Stripe and PayPal. And in January, what happens is they will send me an email. And all I do is open that email. It takes me directly to my 1099. I print it off and I take that to my tax lady. I did keep in touch with my tax lady throughout the year and let her know where I was at income wise and what I needed to, what I needed. Yes, have you got the Spanish version up and running? As of right now, I don't think so. It is very, very close though. Like, it is in the works. They just haven't got it fully released yet. All right. But it definitely is coming. And I'm so excited for that, because I know there's a lot of people that do want that. And I will let you know as soon as it does. All right. Because I know that will be so amazing. But that taxes part, don't overthink that. Stay in contact with your tax person. All right. And they will help you with what are tax write-offs and how much you need to hold back and stuff like that because you're self-employed and taxes aren't coming out of this. Okay. Um, you get that 1099 and it all goes to you. The only thing that you lose is processing fees. And some people get hung up on those processing fees, but that processing fee is going to Stripe. It's going to PayPal. It's not going to a company or CEO of the digital marketing thing, if that makes sense, right? Because this is your business. You make that investment into the program for all the information, and then it's your business. So that is really big. And they're not nothing crazy. Okay. It doesn't matter if you have a storefront, brick and mortar, or whatever. My father-in-law runs a mechanic shop, gas station, right? He's got a card reader. When I go in there and I put my card in, the processing fee, like it's charging the processing fee. No matter what you do in this world, business wise, you're going to have a processing fee. So that's the way that works. What else? Do you guys have any other questions in the comments? My brain is so scattered today because I've just been going nonstop. But if you guys have questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. We went over the 2-hour workday. We went over what you're actually selling. Let's go over the 4 different options, okay? And like where to get started at. Here's the thing, guys. We have the 4 different options because not everybody's budget is the same and not everybody's goals are the same. And that is what I love about this. There was actually somebody the other day on TikTok that commented or made a video and was talking about the amount of 6-figure earners we have in our community. And he was like, you only have 110. But here's the thing, not everybody comes here for 6 figures. I didn't come here for 6 figures. You don't have to come here and make 6 figures to change your family's life. I came here to pay my mortgage. Okay. A $900 sale a month covers our mortgage. And that's a big thing. And I came here and I didn't cover it my first month, but I covered it the next 16 of my 17 months that I've been here. And that has been a blessing. So do not don't let people sell your success short. Always be proud of your success that you have here. Okay. Cause yeah. Are there people having 10K months? Yeah. Are there people having 5K months? Yeah. But it's also okay to have a $900 month or a $1,200 month or an $1,800 month. Okay. It's definitely life changing. So we have a 100, 300, 600, 900. Okay. You can get started wherever. They all have payment plans. So you can get started. I know some of them are as low as $59. And if those installment plans don't work for you, message me because there's Stripe that on my site, okay, that will have Afterpay and Klarna. And sometimes people don't get approved for those. And that's okay because we have other options. We have Affirm, sorry, Sezzle. Those are some other options as well where people go download those apps on their phone. They'll get a digital card. They take that digital card and go check out. And sometimes people get more approved for those. And sometimes people with those even get approved for 0 down. So that's a big deal. And you can do those for any level. All right. We can make whatever work for you. And that's what I love about this. I have people get started at lower levels all the time and work their way up. Wherever you get started, you're going to pay a one-time $39 website fee. So let's say you start at the 100, you pay a $39 website fee. Okay. You upgrade to the 300, you're going to pay $200 difference and you're going to pay that $39 website fee again. Does that make sense? So when I always talk about the 900, it's because when I started, you guys, I saw it as more bang for my buck. 900. All right. And a one-time $39 website fee. I wasn't paying it each time I was upgrading. And also, when you get your website, because you have to get a new one, you only set it up one time. And I didn't want to have to deal with doing it again. So I didn't want to have to do the upgrades and have to reset my website up and stuff. I set it all up one time and I didn't touch it again. And that has been amazing. But also, I've played around with it. I've learned a lot of things being here for 17 months. And I was able, some people in our church came to us and wanted a new website. I was able to take the website that we're given here, upload it into a new system, and I created our church website out of it because of what I learned here. My devotional that I'm making, I'm using that same exact website to make my website for my devotional. So the possibilities with this are completely endless. There's a girl that got started with me just this last month. She's a Christian life coach, and we were chatting and having a conversation on the phone, and she was asking about the website and all those different things and how that worked because she had looked into and had it priced for a website and everything for her business. Over $40,000 is what she was priced for somebody to build her a website and do all of that. And she's like, I see the value in $900 that you get a website here that you can do with whatever you want to. Like you use it for the program and then you can use it as a template for whatever else that you want to. And that's what I really liked because that's saving her a ton of money to be able to do that herself and learn from the program instead of having to pay somebody $40,000 to create a website for her business. So there's a lot of different things like that. I love the endless possibilities in that way. But this it's just unlike anything I had ever seen. And so I know if you're sitting there hearing all this and it's so new and not like anything you've ever done, I was in the same boat. And so like it was very intriguing because it was new, but it was also very scary because it was new. It was way out of my comfort zone because I'm a humongous introvert. Okay. I'm the quiet, shy girl that sits in the back. When I told my husband about this, he laughed because he knows that. And I told him, I said, well, you know what? To get something you never had, you got to do something you've never done. So, friends, if you are sitting there and you're thinking, I'm lucky because I'm making money online, I want to tell you something, I'm not. Okay. I sat there and I thought that about other people for a year. Oh, they're lucky, oh, it must be nice, all these different things. There's nothing, there's no luck about it. It is literally just, I faced those fears. Okay. I took that step and I tried something new. I tried it. And I honestly told myself I wasn't going to give up. I told myself, you're going to give yourself a year to change your life, and you're not going to be in the same place that you are 1 year from now, because that was my biggest fear, was being in that position that I was right then 1 year from now. So ask yourself that question. Where I'm at today today is July 3rd, right? 2025. Do I want to be there on July 3rd, 2026? Or do I want things to look different? And if you want things to look different, no matter what part of your life it is, okay, you're going to have to do something to change that. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to face that. And today might not be the day that you're ready for that. And that's perfectly okay. You guys, if you know me well enough and you've watched my lives and you've watched some of my webinars and these Q&A calls that I do, I'm never somebody to pressure you. And I'm never somebody that's going to sit here and say, buy my program because it's the best program in the world. Okay. I'm just not, because there's so many other programs and courses out there. And I always say that I found the one that fit me best. And I feel like every single program and course out there is going to fit each individual person, like to what they are looking for and what they are wanting. Okay. I've talked with other people and this isn't the one for them. And that's perfectly okay. There's another one that's a better match for them. I'm here to help people win no matter what. I have people message me all the time that are in other programs and courses. And I I got one the other day, literally, like I made a girl cry and then she made me cry in her message. Um, of just how I inspired her. And that's what this is about for me. Okay. This is turned into not being all about the money. You are such a positive person. This is why I want to join. Oh, you are so sweet, Leanna. You are so, so sweet. Thank you. Um, I just want people to win. And when it turns into not being about yourself, which we all start for a personal, selfish reason, right? We start because we're struggling. We start because we want more time with our family, or we want to take the vacation, or we want to be the yes mom. I know that was a lot of my stuff, right? I was tired of saying no. I was tired of the very strict budget. And now we don't have to worry about that. And it's nice to just be able to breathe. But we all start there. We all start for ourselves. But when you come and you get to meet other people, you get to hear other people's stories. I think that's really where it all changes. That's where it all changed for me. I learned that this wasn't just about me. It was about all these other moms and women out there that were wanting something different, that were tired of where they were at and they needed help, just like I did. Because I was sitting there watching, Googling, YouTubing, trying to figure it out on my own and coming up so short, having zero confidence in myself, needing that handout, needing my hand held and walked through it. And that was exactly what this program did. It just took me getting to that breaking point to get started. And I always try to catch everybody before their breaking point, before that rock bottom, because I'll tell you right now, it's not fun, but I know sometimes that's what it takes. So know that I'm always here, always, always here, no matter what, for you guys. Um, Even if you just want to chat some, like, I'm gonna tell this story because it hits me every single time. Um, on my lives, I always ask people like what they would do if they could make just an extra 900 a month because I know that that's life changing for a lot of people. So, guys, tonight, if you're on here, tell me in the comments like, what would you spend that $900 on if you could just make one sale a month at the $900 level? I have always wanted to be a surrogate, and I know that might sound kind of silly, but I just have. Like, I have 4 children. I love being pregnant. I love delivering them. There's just something so amazing about that whole thing. And I see other moms that other women that want to be moms and their body's not allowing them to be. And that breaks my heart. Like they're missing out on such a humongous blessing, right? And so I wanted to be able to give that to them. For certain reasons, I cannot be. When I have asked that question on my lives, this would now be 3 people, three, you guys, that have told me that they would spend it on IVF. Wow. Like the first one left me speechless. The third one the other day in a message afterwards left me in tears. Like, because I might not be able to physically carry a baby. You would too. Oh, I love that. Um, I might not be able to physically carry a baby for somebody else, but I can come here and I can help them create an income online so that they can pay for IVF, so that they can pay for adoption, so that they can pay for surrogacy, so that they can pay to become that mom that they want to be and have dreamed about. Because every woman deserves that. Like, oh, motherhood is such a blessing and such an experience. And I think every woman deserves to be able to experience that. So to be able to help other women do that, you guys, I'm speechless a lot of days. I personally love to pay off my debts so we can buy our first home. Oh, I love that. I've always wanted to be a mama. I love that, Miranda. I absolutely love that. And not only do I get to help people do that, help other women help to afford to be able to come the mom that they want to be, but then there's mamas that are already out there. There's mamas that are out there that I scroll across every single day on TikTok. Okay. And they're begging for followers, they're begging for views, they are crying in their car after they're dropping their kids off. They are saying, help me pay off my car so that I can stay home with my kids. Just watch this video for a minute. You know what I mean? And like, I applaud them so much because I know how out of your comfort zone it might be to even get on TikTok and make a video, period. And all these mamas are trying so, so hard to do this. And they just want to be home. They just want to be home with their babies. And that's a big blessing too. So to be able to help mamas that want to be home but don't know how to be home and make it financially, like I've been there and I know that struggle. And I don't want to be that mom that's telling all the moms all the time anymore, well, just coupon or just cut everything out of your budget. No, there's another way. There is another way. You don't have to stress. You don't have to be frugal Francie all the time and be so burnt out and stressed from that. Like you can create an income online to where you can actually breathe and not have to check the clearance every single time, and not have to worry about the coupons and what is the best deal because it's not going to break you. There's another way. You have the rope here, okay? You have the rope here to throw to other women that are in same situations as you and to pull them out because they're sitting there waiting for you to show up. That was a total like mindset shift for me when I realized that was that I was not the only person out there struggling and going through what I was going through. How many of you feel like that? Like you sit there, you're going through what you're going through in life. Maybe you have friends, maybe you have family, maybe you don't. Okay. I was one of those women that was sitting there that just had my family. I just had my husband and my kids. I didn't have friends and I felt very alone. When I came here and I started getting to meet all these other moms and I realized what everybody was going through and that I wasn't alone in what I was going through, it was such an amazing experience. And it helped me in so many ways. And that was the biggest thing that pushed me in the direction of writing my devotional. And like my devotional, honestly, is like written to myself too, in a way, because I share a lot. Like, if you guys have heard me talk, watched lives or anything like that, you know how real and raw I am. Like, I don't hide anything at all. Like I lay it all out there, real raw emotion. Um, that's the way my devotional is. I get into the thick of motherhood and like being a woman in this world and trying to be a Christian and raise your children and do the right thing, but how dang hard it is because I've faced it all. And I'm not writing that devotional as somebody who's sitting there perfect, like preaching this at you, what you need to do. I'm sitting there writing this devotional as somebody who's struggling with all those same exact things and is reminding myself of what I need to do and that I have to give myself grace just like God does. Um, to not be perfect. We're not all, nobody's perfect, right? The only one that was, we crucified him. And you have to remind yourself of that here too, because we're all brand new. I came here as a beginner, knowing nothing, okay, no experience. And that is the majority of us. A very high majority of us here have zero experience in this. But we give ourselves the grace to come here and learn every single day. And every single day when you're learning and showing up and making your videos, you're going to get more comfortable. You're going to get more confident. When I started, I wasn't doing these. All right. So don't think you have to do these. You actually never have to do them if you don't want to. I just choose to because I love to be able to talk to my people. I love to be able to make these connections with people and let them know, that I'm real and I'm here and I do help you because I do go on this journey with you. I can't post your videos. I can't do your setup. I can't do your lives and stuff. But I would say I can't drive the car, but I can ride in the passenger seat and cheer you all along the way. I add you into my VIP Facebook group. We become Facebook friends. You can message me at any time. You can call me at any time, ask me questions. You need encouragement, you need prayers, you need anything. Like I help you guys. Okay. And tonight I really want to help you guys. So I have two things for y'all tonight. Okay. The first thing is going to be if y'all decide today's your day, you're ready to get started. Okay. I know it's not everybody's day and that's perfectly okay. So you start at the $900 level tonight. You can get started on those installment plans. We can even check out the other three that we talked about, right? Affirm, Sezzle, Zip, any of those. We can check those out. I'm going to send back to you tonight your $39 website fee. So you could literally just be out whatever your installment plan is, which a lot of them is like around $59. Okay. The other thing I'm doing for you is 2 weeks worth of content. I have made a guide that is filled with 2 weeks worth of content. That is 3 videos every single day for 2 weeks outlined for you. What to say, what to do, what words to put on the screen, whatever, if it's a non-talking video. Because even though I do face where I talk and stuff, like I do non-talking videos. Okay. Some of those do better than my talking videos. So it's definitely a good idea to mix them in there, okay? And it just makes life a lot easier here. um, but that's what I'm doing for you tonight. If you guys decide that today is your day, okay? Do you guys have any other questions for me tonight? I don't want to leave anything unanswered. Um, I'm sorry if I've been a little scattered. If I look exhausted, I am. We are having our church out tomorrow. I think we just got 2 more calls from people that were coming. That was another 10, or we've got close to 70 people, I think, coming to our house tomorrow night for fireworks and letting the kids play. My husband's in smoking meat all day long. And that's another thing that like I love to be able to do. No questions. Awesome. No problem. Um, is being able to do that. I wanted to give more. I wanted to do more. Our church is so, so important to us. It plays a very big role in our life. And we host them about once a month in our home. And our 4th of July get together, this will be our third one we've done. And we just open it up to everybody. And to be able to, excuse me, to do what we do, to be able to afford the food or whatever it is that we're doing to host the supplies, whether it's tablecloths and things like that, like it all does add up. And I'm so thankful that, excuse me, that this takes that burden off. So whatever it is, that is driving you, just continue to use that because your why matters. And when your why matters, people make time for things that matter. They show up, they do the dang thing, they learn the skills. When they're tired and they say, "Oh, I don't want to post a video today." They're like, "Oh no, I got to post a video today." Because I don't just show up for myself. I show up for all the other moms because I think some days, like a lot of days, when I have a day where I'm maybe like not 100% there mentally, I tell myself there's a mama out there somewhere that is feeling what you were feeling. And she might never scroll across the right person. But if I show up, she might scroll across to me. You just never know, guys. You just never know. So I appreciate y'all being on here tonight. I didn't want to take a lot of your time. I know tomorrow is the 4th of July. So I super appreciate y'all being on here. If you have questions after tonight, don't hesitate to message me. I would love to be able to chat with y'all and help you any way I can. We will see you all later and have a great 4th of July weekend. See ya.